How's it going, Hoaglandia? As many of you are aware, I'm sure, I've been playing Genshin Impact on stream a couple of times a week, playing through the story mode. Past that, I've also been doing a bunch of the dungeon grinding and character building off stream in my spare time because I've been enjoying it. This has folks asking me questions, what I like about the game, what the monetization is like, etc. While Genshin did start off as a sponsored opportunity for my stream about 2 months ago, I've played it a ton past that. We're over 30 hours into the story on stream, and I'm probably another 50 plus hours off stream doing grindy and character building stuff that I find fun in games like this. Genshin, at its core, is a story RPG game. It's very similar to Witcher 3 or Horizon series, which are both games that I love. It's third person action adventure for the combat, and the combat is based around having a party of 4 characters that often have elements that interact with each other as you're swapping them out and back and forth. So there's a team building aspect to it. You mix in on top of this that Genshin has a gear customization system that's very similar to something like Diablo 2, which is a game that I played a bunch of back in the day where you dive into dungeons for artifacts that give set bonuses and different primary stats and substats that you look for the correct variations of as you farm bosses and mobs looking for the right ones. And it's a great time killer game, especially if you enjoy the combat of it like I do. From an exploration perspective, the map in Genshin is just absolutely massive. So this is the first area, there's a second area, there's a third area, there's more over here that I haven't even explored yet, being almost 100 hours in. There's an island nation over here with many more. There's a ton of fully voice acted story content in this game, as well as a bunch of additional side quest content past that I have barely scratched the surface of, it feels like, at 100 hours. And because this is a live service game that's constantly getting updates, they're adding new areas and characters and content every year. I expect if I continue enjoying the combat of it, which I don't see any reason why I would stop, then I'm going to be playing this game for a long time to come. The game's also convenient and cross-platform. I do all of my streaming of the game on my PlayStation 5 here at my work desk, but when I'm playing off stream, I'd say probably 90+% of the hours I play off stream are done on my cell phone. The game plays very well on mobile, and it's nice to be able to flip it out when I'm chilling somewhere, waiting for something and do a dungeon or two, and then be able to put it away. So just super convenient from that perspective. The next question people always have after how does the game play is, what does the monetization look like? You know, gacha style games where you pull characters out of loot boxes, you can spend a lot of money on, and they can often be quite pushy and manipulative. Let's talk about what Genshin is doing and how. It's also important to acknowledge, I think, before I dive into the details, that Genshin is largely a single player game. There's some co-op features, but there's no head-to-head PvP. Your world level scales up as your characters and your account advances in rank, but if your world level actually gets too strong for you, you actually have the option to pull it back down to give yourself an easier time to grind your characters up more. So you genuinely never need to spend money or buy anything extra in this game past the free rewards to progress through the actual content in the game. It's purely if you want to get more characters more quickly or aim towards specific items that would take you a while to get. You have the option to pay past those things and get to them faster. Now, how do you spend money in Genshin? There's only 3 ways to spend money in Genshin, which is actually one of the things that kind of surprised me. Usually gacha style games are super pushy with daily offers that rotate several times per day and time out. Genshin doesn't do any timed offers like that. They have this $5 for 30-day bonus that gives you 300 currency to start and then 90 per day when you log in. They have a battle pass that is $10 a month that you can get once you hit adventure rank 20 that gives you some bonus items and other things in the game. This $5 pass and the battle pass are probably the 2 best value things you can purchase if you are going to spend money. But if you wanted to spend money past that, you want to roll a lot, they also have crystals that you can buy directly for currency in here that range from $1 to $100. Like most of these games, they do allow you to get double the first installment. So the first time you buy 99 cents worth of crystals or $99 worth of crystals, you get twice as many as you'd otherwise be getting on other purchases. What do you do with these gems, these crystals? Well, you use them to roll characters or items. And this is the part that is loot boxy, fear of missing out. So at any point over the course of Genshin, they have this standard wish that is the same characters inside of it that you have a chance to get. There are 4 and 5-star characters. Every 10 wishes, you get a 4-star character or item. Every 80 wishes or so, you get a 5-star character. And then they have what they call their character banners that rotate every 3 weeks or so. And these character banners give you a higher chance to target specific ones. So this is where players who are looking to collect absolutely every character dump endless money into these types of games. And if you're someone that's thinking you're going to need to collect everything, you're going to end up spending a lot of money to do that the first time around. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It takes about 80 pulls to get a 5-star character. You can see here on the special banner, you have a 50% chance to get that specific character, meaning it can take you up to 160 pulls to get one. So if you're not someone that's playing and collecting things slowly and then pulling only for specific ones that you're looking for, it gets quite expensive. That being said, if I pull down my own camera here to look behind me, you'll note that I actually have a ton of gems here saved up because there just haven't been any characters on these banners that I'm really interested in picking up. So I've been saving up my things that I get for just doing quests in the game, the daily quests and stuff that come up, as well as that $5 daily thing where I collect 90 every day. And by the time a character comes up on a banner that I want, I'm probably going to be able to roll the 160 times to get that character guaranteed without spending another dollar on the game. I'm having fun with the characters that I have, and I don't feel compelled to pick up Sinnoh or Venti here, but that could be different for you. And if you think you're someone this is going to trigger a lot of spending on, it's probably a game you should avoid. But if you're someone that controls your impulses and these types of things don't really get to you, I think the game's a ton of fun. I envision myself continuing to grind items and play through the story for the foreseeable future. I think one of the things that's really neat about this game is because it's a live service game, it's going to continue getting updates. This isn't something where it's just going to end. There's probably going to be a few more years worth of content on this one at least as it continues to be successful. And I think if you enjoy single player story driven games, like I mentioned, Witcher 3 or Horizon, I think Genshin's a ton of fun and you should consider checking it out. If you want to see what the gameplay's like, I'll link my current playthrough in the video description down below. You can see me learn to understand the systems more because the very first video that playthrough was my very first time ever touching Genshin. And there's a ton of videos in it. Like I said, I'm over 30 hours into just the story content, 50 plus more grinding dungeons and building characters past that and just having fun with it. Is there anything you'd like to know? Leave a comment in the video description down below here, and I'd be happy to try to answer to the best of my ability or find out the answer for you. If you are one of my wonderful supporters, either on YouTube or Twitch, we have a Genshin thread going in the Gaming General channel of the Subs Discord server where people have been helping me out with things as I fumble my way through the game. It's been a ton of fun, and I just wanted to have this video to link people to talk about. If they want to know, hey, just been playing Genshin still, it's not just a sponsored thing anymore, why does he like it, what's going on here? I think I had everything I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching all the way through the end of my rambling here, and hopefully see you around real soon for some more fun content, whether it be Genshin or card games or anything else out there that we're playing. A lot of great games to play right now, folks.